Let's see how my lighting is here. All right, so I'm going to show you an exercise using closed loop band for external rotators, glutes area up here. Okay, this is where you're going to feel it. And it's actually very good for runner's knee or ITBS syndrome. Sometimes runner's knee is, ITBS syndrome is called runner's knee. Runner's knee could also be something else, but what I'm talking about is usually pain down here. I wouldn't just do this exercise just because you're having lateral knee pain, but sometimes you'll see it like that online, people telling you to do it for that pain. So all you need is a closed loop band. So you could use a closed loop band that you use for pull-ups, pull-up assistance. So that's what I have here. Or you could use one of the smaller closed loop bands, which I have here. So try to keep a pretty heavy resistance. I have black. This is the heaviest in my set. And this band is heavier than this band. So I like to use the closed loop pull-up bands because I anchor the band under my feet, and I'm going to show you what I'm talking about when I go ahead and sit down. So I'm just gonna move right here so you all can see it a little bit better now. You're not gonna be able to see my face, but you don't need to see my face here. So you're going to wrap the band around your knees if you're using a bigger band. So see, I just stepped through. Okay, I'm going to cross on the top here, and now I'm going to anchor this band under my feet. Okay, so I have a lot of resistance here. So this is what it's going to look like from the side. Okay, so the band is not on my kneecaps, it's just above my kneecaps near my lower quads. So I'm going to keep good resistance here, and I'm going to push my knees to the outside, but I'm going to be activating and using my glutes to do so. So here we go. Just going to push to the outside here. Just sitting upright, pushing slowly to the outside and slowly in. So I'm not going super fast like this. That's not the point. We're just going to do slow and controlled to the outside. And again, I'm mostly feeling this on the side over here, my glute area. So you're going to do 10 upright. So I'm sitting completely upright. So if there was a back on my stool here, I would be up against it. So you're going to do 10 slow and controlled in and out, keeping tension on the band. So if you put your feet, walk your feet inward, you're going to have less tension on the band. And if you walk your feet outward, you're going to have more tension on the band. After you do 10 upright, you're going to lean forward like this, okay, slightly. And you're going to do, again, 10 slow and controlled to the outside, keeping as much tension as you can on the band. After that, return back to upright and now lean backwards. So here I'll show you what this looks like from the side. So I'm going to lean slightly back and put my hands here for support, and I'm going to do the same thing. I'm moving my knees to the outside, and again I'm feeling it right here. So here I'll show you again what that looks like from the front. So I'm leaning back now, keeping my feet wide, and then pushing to the outside 10 times, slow and controlled. So we're going to do 10 upright, 10 slightly forward, and 10 back. And if you want to, so I showed you with a closed looped pull-up band, you can try to do it with a closed looped regular resistance band here. So you're putting here, this is going to be slightly easier because you don't have the tension all the way down. And you're doing 10 slow and controlled upright, 10 slow and controlled forward, and 10 slow and controlled leaning backward. Again, the closer you put the feet together, the less resistance you're going to have. So you want to keep your feet hips width apart or just slightly wider than hips width apart. So that is your closed looped band exercises, focusing on activating and exercising your glutes in different planes.